In this time of COVID, a lot of people want some other attractions. They want movies. They can't go to movie theaters. We're going to get the inside scoop from Sergio Navarretta. Is that close enough?
Navarretta.
Navarretta.
Excellent. Thank you.
That's a lot better than LeDrew. Sergio, you are a recognized Canadian filmmaker. Let's just talk about the state of the business first of all.
Sure.
What is the business like right now?
It's a crisis. We're in the midst of a global pandemic. I think a lot of people are, it's polarized. Some people are strangely optimistic, like myself, or delusional, I'm not sure. And some people are just devastated by what's happened.
Well, they're devastated because they're going to say, well, how are we going to get our films out of houses? We have to look at things. We're going to have to get to movie theaters and to drive-in theaters. But why are you so optimistic?
Because I see this as a renaissance period. I think as the world hits the pause button, we have a 4 to 6 month window, maybe longer, now that we're seeing more spikes in the US, where Canadians can really reflect on content development and figure out how to produce the more domestic product.
When you talk about domestic product, is that American films made in Canada? Or is it another film that we're come to trial and they want Toronto to look like Chicago? Or are people looking at Canadian content?
I'm a big proponent of Canadian content. I think this whole period has allowed us to reflect on our content, and we need to make world-class content that ultimately Canadians would want to see, absolutely. And I think this period has pushed us to be more creative, more innovative, and it's given us a bit of space to really explore that.
Do Canadian filmmakers such as yourself, do they enjoy the same incentives and tax breaks that American and French and British filmmakers enjoy?
I think we're extremely lucky. I think our tax credit, and I guess our Canadian dollar being so low right now makes us extremely competitive. And I think we need that leg up, frankly, because the US is so much bigger. They have so many more resources, and all the studios and agencies are there. So I think what Telefilm Canada and Ontario provide, along with the tax credit, gives us that competitive edge. And it's certainly, I'm a living testament of the fact that this stuff works. When we couldn't afford to travel to Cannes, the Canadian government paid for me to go to Cannes. Now those relationships have paid off.
So Sergio, are you creating the next blockbuster film as we speak?
I'm not sure. My son keeps saying, "Are you going to do the next Star Wars?" I said, "Well, that would be the pinnacle. That would be, the absolute."
Star Wars was
dream.
done. We need the Canadian Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that going to be? Is that going to be caribou racing?
We make Star Trek here. We make The Expanse here. We have the studios. We have the talent. We have the capacity. It's just, I think part of it is a mindset. We've always been second fiddle to the Americans, and now with the Raptors and Drake, we're not afraid to be bold anymore and say what we have is as good as anybody else. And that's the key. It's just really having that confidence.
It recently emboldened Sergio. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
I know you've been making some great films.
Thank you.
We all look forward to the other ones.
Thank you so much, Stephen.
Okay, thank you. 3 minutes up. Thank you for watching. We are going to continue to broadcast from the secret bar here on top of the George Restaurant Courtyards on Queen Street East in Toronto. In these days, where politicians are spending a lot of your money, Parliament's not sitting, it's important to have an independent news source. That's what we are doing. We hope you subscribe.